Hi, everyone. This is Connie from Connie's Creative Creations. Of course, you're here. Welcome to the channel. Tonight, I have got a guest that is new to me. I just met her recently. She has got a channel. Kristy's going to help us out. Sarah's going to help us out with getting the link in the chat, as well as Sarah's here tonight. So let's welcome them here. And there we go.
Hi.
Hi.
All right. So I can hear feedback. Is that from you, Sarah?
That is, but I just turned my volume down. I apologize.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Okay,
Rookie
so
mistake.
tonight, actually, Kristy, would you like to introduce yourself to everybody and your channel?
Yes, ma'am. My name's Kristy, and my channel is Crafty Country, and I do a lot of different DIYs. I mainly do Dollar Tree, but I think a lot of crafters do that because obviously it's a better budget than going to Hobby Lobby and everywhere else. But I am loving being on YouTube, and I recently just got my 1,000 subscribers a couple months ago, so I'm finally on the monetized list. So I am just happy to be here, and thank you for inviting me.
Oh, you're welcome. Yes, so I met her through comments on one of my channels recently. So yeah, I'm glad she's here. And tonight we are going to be doing pumpkins. So, Kristy, would you like to show everybody what you're going to be working with?
Yeah, I have different foam pumpkins. I have these, I think they're all $3 Tree. This one we've all seen. And this one I got all of these last year.
Okay.
And I got this one and the little green one. So I'm going to do stacked pumpkins, but I'm going to cover them like these. I did a couple this morning to show. I'm going to stack them, but I covered them in chenille yarn. So that's my little twist
Did
on
you
that.
get them from the Dollar Tree?
These?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're so cute. I like the different shapes.
Me too.
Yeah, that's why I'm okay. The green one, I'm not sure. This could have been Walmart.
Okay.
But I think the Dollar Tree has some.
They do.
That are
They have some like that.
Yeah, this year I know they have a bunch of different ones. I saw like gourds and stuff. So this was last year, so I'm not sure 100%. But I know the other two.
I was just in Dollar Tree today, and they had a good selection of like different sizes, different shapes.
Yeah.
Pumpkins.
Yeah, I saw some too there. Okay, and Sarah, are you going to be crafting tonight with us?
You know, I have some pumpkin stuff that I'm going to be doing on my live, which is right after Connie's, because we do TGIT. Thank goodness it's Tuesday.
Yes.
And I am going to work on that after, but I am just going to kind of offer some support and just read the chat for you gals. And speaking of which, we've got a couple of people that have joined us since we started. Donna Klein is here. Charlotte Geary is here. Sandra Buckley. I also want to let everybody know that I put in Kristy's channel link. So if you are not familiar with her channel, please definitely go check it out and subscribe. Joey is here, which is Connie's grandson. Candace is here, which is Connie's daughter. And I think, is that it for right now?
I think so. Oh, Leilani.
Did Leilani just come in?
She just came in.
Oh, hey, Leilani.
Awesome.
And she says she loves pumpkins. All right. So why don't you girls get, what are you going to be working on, Connie?
I've got this wooden one from the Dollar Tree.
I love those with the layers.
I'm going to be painting it, but I'm also going to be adding some fabric to it. Ooh. So I'm going to change it up a little bit. And then
multimedia.
Yeah, and if I have time, I took some foam trays, these ones from the Dollar Tree, and I drew out these pieces and cut them to make a pumpkin.
Are each of those the same size ovals? Like, are they the same shape?
No, these little ones are close to the same.
Okay.
And this one's a little bit bigger. And then I just cut out a stem for it.
Okay.
So we'll see if I get to that or not. But let's go ahead and get started, and Sarah can talk away.
Yeah, Carolyn Ray says she just got her booth and she's looking for inspiration. Well, you came to the right place. They're making some pumpkin DIYs.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be painting the back part of this white.
Okay.
And then I'm going to be adding the fabric to the raised parts.
Okay. I'm excited to see what kind of fabric. And Kristy, you said you're going to be adding chenille, or you already added chenille?
I'm going to. I did a couple this morning just so I would know exactly how I was going to do it. But yeah, that's a different set. So I'm going to be doing a set of 3 on here tonight. And I have different colors of chenille. I had my Easter ones, which I had the yellow, but I don't think I'm going to go with that one. I have the orange that just came out, and I've already pre-cut some of it. I have the white, like Snow White, and this green. So I think I'm going to go with those 3 colors.
The Dollar Tree, or is that from Walmart?
Yeah, Dollar Tree.
Oh, Dollar Tree.
Everything
Dollar Tree
tonight that I have is Dollar Tree.
Oh my goodness, I didn't realize Dollar Tree had chenille.
Yeah, they came out with some at Easter.
I got some.
Hopefully they do it for every
years
holiday.
ago. I got some of that chenille a couple of years ago, but they don't always have it. And I'm using chalk paint. This white is the Folk Arts White Adirondack.
I love white Adirondack.
I'm going to be using also Waverly's Maize and Waverly's Pumpkin, and then I'm going to be using 2 apple barrels and another Folk Art of acrylic.
Well, if you didn't use Waverly Pumpkin, like if you didn't use Waverly's Pumpkin on tonight's live, that would be pretty upsetting to all of us. And Ron and Connie Dunyan, which I'm assuming is
Ron.
Big Red.
Yes, it's my husband.
Welcome, Kristy, to Connie's live. That is so sweet. I love Ron. And then Sandra says, hi, Ron. And Joey J Gamer 8 says, I bet this is going to be cool.
Yep. So I'm just painting in, and I'm going to use Mod Podge to stick the material to it, because to me that works the best. So this is pretty simple. I'm just using a small flat paintbrush, and I'm not worrying too much if it gets on the center, because I'm going to be covering the centers. So,
Kristy, is that your crafting space behind you? Is that like your crafting desk?
Yeah, that's my craft table. To do this, I brought my desk out.
Yeah, I'm noticing it, like with all your supplies. That looks so cool.
I recently just got into this room, so I am loving the new space. Actually, that is a baker's rack that I repurposed.
Oh my gosh, it looks really nice.
I got from my mom.
Aww.
I think, did you say Charlotte's in the chat?
No, not my daughter, Charlotte. There's another Charlotte here. My daughter, Charlotte, went with a friend.
No, I think Charlotte is my mom.
Oh, you're Charlotte? Oh, I thought you were talking about my Charlotte. I have my daughter's name is Charlotte. Oh, yeah, your Charlotte, I think, is here then. Yeah.
Well,
Charlotte Geary?
Yep, that's my mama. Hi,
Mom. Hey, Kristy's
welcome.
Mom. We love having you here. And guess who else joined us? Rhonda Eversole.
Hi, Rhonda.
Said, oh, Gord, I didn't miss it. I would have been squashed. Rhonda, that was amazing. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you for that, Rhonda.
When I cut this yarn, I actually cut this piece of cardboard earlier so I could wrap the yarn around it and cut a bunch of pieces all at one time. So I just wrap it for days, and then I just cut it at the top, and then I cut it at the bottom, and then I get a bunch of strips that are 10 inches long. So
nice.
That's really handy if you figure out how long you need your pieces.
Is that like to do like the circumference of the pumpkin, or how?
Yeah.
What is that? Yeah. Like, I want to know what your process is. I'm excited to see this.
Okay. So I'll start with the green one. You just pull the stem out if you can. This one's going to be tricky. There we go. And then I have a dowel rod, and I want to shove a hole through the top and the bottom without tearing the pumpkin up. And this one, wow, I might have to use the scissors to get through this one. The other one was easy. There we go. So it doesn't have to be pretty, like it came out funky there, but the yarn's going to cover it. So hole in the top and the bottom.
Okay,
And then,
the fabric I'm using.
Yeah, I want to see.
Okay, so the outside pieces is going to be this orange check.
Oh, I love it.
That will be the outside, and then
Pretty.
the inside one is going to be this check. It's
Oh,
pink
wait, can
and
you hold the
orange
two
and white.
fabrics up together? Oh, now I'm going to have to see that.
Yeah. So, and then I'm going to be making a bow with this.
Okay, I love it.
Yeah, so I undid a bunch of it. I hope it's enough to make a bow. Just a simple bow, and then I've got
Are you going to use your bow maker?
no, it's not in here.
Honey?
It's big. It's not in here.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so you shove it in the top through the hole, and then you can
Yeah.
bring it down around the whole thing.
yeah, I comb it out so it'll lay flat.
Wait, did you?
But I get like
taught
10
this
pieces
technique?
at a time.
Have you seen this
Huh?
technique before, Connie?
Yes, I have.
You have? I've not seen this technique. Where have I been?
Yeah, I saw it. Well, I've done it, but I also saw some people doing it a year and a half ago, 2 years ago.
I saw it last year.
Yeah,
And
I saw it
it's
last year and a couple of years ago.
I don't know where. So then, yeah, see, I went a little off center, but it'll still come
Yeah,
out just
whoop-de-doo.
fine.
That's the bottom.
And
It's
if you have one
fine.
get away, yeah.
Cool.
So then you just do that all the way around,
I love
and
it.
you end up with something like that.
Sometimes you have to end up poking the hole bigger.
You could make one that's like rainbow.
Yeah. And sometimes you have to poke the hole through bigger if it's too tiny.
Yeah, I think that'll help me center it.
If you went to like Hobby Lobby or like Joann's, you could get like a patterning yarn and do something really cool with it.
Yeah.
I was eyeballing like chunky yarn the other day, but
you would really need a big
couldn't bring
hole.
myself to buy it.
So I'm just cutting these pieces roughly the size I need. And then I am going to draw around it and then cut it. But
Rhonda says she's really missed us and she wants to know if we can do several lives this week. Well, Rhonda, we can commit to doing 2, one right now and then one in exactly 47 minutes. I'll do one at 8 o'clock and you can come to that.
Yeah.
Cutie pie.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, do you know I still haven't made a link to mine? I got to do that real quick. This is how on top of like my life I am. I'm like losing my mind.
Well, my oldest granddaughter moved from Alabama to my house today.
Aw, are you so happy? Did the move go well?
It did. Her dad and her other grandma drove her here. So it went well.
And how old is she?
She's 16.
Ah. So older than Zaylee.
Yes. Yeah. There's Kira is my oldest granddaughter. Zaylee's my middle. And then Jane that we lost is my third. So, yeah.
Well, I'm really glad that she's coming to stay with you. I hope that you guys have like an awesome.
Yeah, she just needed to be here. She needed to be with her mom. She's that age that she needs to be with her mom.
Yeah.
So.
Get it.
Yeah.
I mean, I have days where I feel like I just need to be with you.
Yeah.
And I'm like, Connie, Why aren't you available to me at any moment? I'm ready. No, I'm just being silly.
Yeah.
All right. I'm just trying to make a real quick thumbnail and then I'll get back to reading. You know I'll be watching you, Sarah. That's right, Rhonda.
Yes.
And I'm going to share Kristy's link again.
And I'm hoping that Ashley and Zaylee gets here.
Yeah, I'm going to share I'm going to share Zaylee's link as well. I'm just want to wait to hold on one sec. Let me handle a little business and then I'll get it done.
Okay.
I got you, boo.
Yeah.
So I did just notice something with these pumpkins.
Yeah,
The ones I did this morning, this one on the inside was white and the light green covered it. And there's actually a spot right there and you can put another piece of yarn over it. But you can't really see it. And then I did the orange, like burnt orange on orange.
Uh-huh.
If there's any gaps here, that green is coming through.
I wonder if you could have done like a coat of white paint on it or something.
That's what I
not even like that much coverage.
Yeah, that's what I would have done.
Yeah, just chalk painted it is what I should have done. But live and
you know
learn.
what? This is why we try stuff.
Exactly.
And everyone can learn from my mistakes. And I'll probably, honestly, if that green keeps showing through, I'll just tear this apart later and put it back together with some chalk paint.
And yes, that is.
Because there's no glue. You don't have to use any glue. You're just like cramming the yarn down the middle.
And then it just holds from like how much yarn you stick in there.
Yeah.
This is very nice. I like this plan. I like this.
I had no idea what I was going to do tonight. And then this morning I just woke up and I was like, that'll work. That sounds good. I like that. It was a cute idea.
Yeah.
That I hadn't thought about in a while. I didn't do them last year when I saw them.
Brandy Baker is here and Tammy from Happiness Created.
Hello.
Tammy says, hi, everyone. Brandy, on the other hand, says, woohoo, excited to be here.
Awesome.
Me and Kristy are from the same town, and I just found her channel about 2 months ago, and her DIYs are awesome. I just gave her an accent. Do you guys have accents where you're from?
Not quite that much, but yeah.
She's from Indiana.
Oh, she's from
I'm
Indiana?
from Southern Indiana, so.
Oh,
yeah,
sweetie, I'm from Illinois. We're like sisters. We're right next to each other.
I am actually like 30 minutes from Illinois.
All right, let's hang out. I'm like 30 minutes north of Chicago, so let's just hang out. Okay.
Yeah, I'm south.
Well, okay. We'll figure it out.
We're down by Ben.
Brandy says she does have an accent. She goes, but not that much. Okay, I tend to exaggerate. My apologies, Brandy. It's like, LOL.
Yeah, and that's what I said. We have accents, but
not that much of an accent. You better leave me alone. Get off my lawn. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding, Brandy. You're amazing. I think that's so cool that you guys live in the same town and she's your subscriber. That's amazing.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Now, Tammy, on the other hand, from Happiness Created, you don't want
yeah,
her.
she commented on one of my videos.
She's all alone here in New Hampshire. That's because you are nothing but trouble, Tammy. I'm just kidding. I can't help it. I am just a troublemaker tonight.
Well, now this one's getting the better of me. It's not, this one I don't think is a hollow pumpkin. The other ones were.
They were hollow, and this one is
easier.
like solid styrofoam?
Yeah. So that's making it a bit harder.
Yeah, you have to really poke it. I use
Yeah.
a drill.
I want to try this technique.
Like-
You literally have no idea how much yarn is like taking up prime real estate in my home.
Yeah, I got a lot too.
See, I don't. Like, yarn has just never been my thing. But then I saw where Amanda with six kids and a glue gun.
Yeah. Amanda,
she did the pumpkin pie thing with the yarn, and that's actually what I did on my recreation video last night.
You did?
And then, yeah, so then I had to get more yarn. Like,
well, duh.
she got me started. Like I needed another addiction. Dollar Tree isn't bad enough, I guess.
Okay, I'm just finishing up my thumbnail, and I swear I will commit to your live, Connie. I love you. You are my best friend.
Yep.
Oh, everyone in the chat is just being funny and cute. Ron is a Buckeye. Brandy says, "Bah ha ha ha! You crack me up, Sarah." And then Tammy goes, "Me?" with a giant smile. No, not you, Tammy. Okay, they're just too much for me. I can't. I'm just trying to be a good, wholesome girl over here, and they're just trouble. Oh my goodness.
What I tried to do didn't work. Well, it didn't work very well.
Wait, I want to see. Okay, well, I see. Did you get the middle one down?
It is down, but I cut it first, and
Okay.
it's not as big as it's got some showing through. But
Okay.
you know what? I'm not worried because everything works out in the end.
For sure. Especially for you, Connie. I'll tell you something, Connie.
What?
I think some people like are born lucky. And I think you're one of those people. Like you
Really?
have, oh yeah. Like things go right for you. Like you make a bow and it looks cute. You like
Wow.
build something, like you build a shelf and it's like, all right, it looks great.
Well, yes, but I've also has a lot of practice.
It's true. I'm just saying, like, luck is not a bad thing. Luck is not a bad thing.
Thank you. It's a good thing I have these little scissors.
It is good.
That's section.
All right. Do you guys want to know what I'm going to make on my live? I know it's not about me.
It's okay.
I'm curious because I have never. Do you have a DIY channel or like?
What?
Yeah. It kind of hurt my heart that you don't know that.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'm just joking. I'm like a tiny baby channel, so you do not need to worry about it. Yes, I do have a DIY-ish channel. It's I just try new stuff and see if I can do it. Oh, Gert just joined.
Hi, Gert.
Hi, Gert. And everybody's saying hi to her because they're all happy to see her. Rhonda said it's all about Sarah. Get over it. Get out of here.
What did you say the name of your channel was?
It's called Can Sarah DIY It? And the whole idea is like I try new things, like new mediums, new techniques, and see if I can do it. Generally I can, but I do have some fails. I'm just gonna put this right here at 8 p.m. and then I am gonna call this a day. We're just gonna create broadcast and be done. My bad. I just realized that I hadn't done it and I didn't have anywhere for anybody to go. I apologize. Okay, so guess what I'm gonna do?
You're gonna do pumpkins.
Well, Connie told me that you guys were doing pumpkins, and I was like, well, if you guys are doing pumpkins, I'm gonna do pumpkins. Okay, so last year for Christmas in July, last year for Christmas in July, I found this metal truck at Hobby Lobby that was like a 4th of July truck, but it was like 90% off. It was red, white, and blue, like very aggressive. And I was like, check it out. And I spray painted it like this charcoal gray. And then I filled the back with like tiny presents and made it like a really cute, like farmhouse truck, whatever. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, guess what I'm going to do tonight? I'm going to fill the back with pumpkins. But I have a whole plan. I've got a whole plan. So that's what I'm going to try and do anyway.
Okay. So that's all covered. It's all stuck down. It's got Mod Podge on it, but it's shiny. So I'm going to go ahead and put Mod Podge over the whole pumpkin so that it stays shiny as well.
Is it the glossy Mod Podge?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
And I'm going to be using jute around the stem. I'm going to wrap jute.
I am getting my butt kicked by a pumpkin here. So duly noted, get hollow pumpkins if you can.
So how can you tell if they're hollow? Like obviously they would be, you maybe tapping on them or.
Yeah, or the weight of them. I mean, that's kind of tricky, but this one I think was hollow. It may just be the density of the styrofoam. I know that this one's hollow.
Yeah,
and
I can
these
hear it.
are. So these are good ones.
Oh, okay.
Because this one, that was actually what this one was that I did this morning. So I know this one was pretty easy to do. But the box of the shiny ones, they're a trick. I mean, they could be done, but not as easy peasy.
All right, I'm going to share. Do you want me to share Zaylee's or do you want me to wait till she's in the chat, honey?
You can share it and kind of tell her, tell everybody what her channel is about. Because it's not, she's not going to be like doing content like we do.
Okay, let me find, I've got her in here. I just have to find it.
And she was very, very happy that I was going to do that.
Yeah.
I talked to her earlier today, and she was very excited. And I just put hot glue gun, hot glue down on the bottom, and then I'm just going to just wrap it. I'm not worrying about making sure that it doesn't slide off, because I'm going to put a trick that I found is you put hot glue over the whole back, a strip, it holds everything in place. So, I mean, if it starts to slide, I will, but it doesn't always, you know, this is kind of rough wood. Can you see what I'm doing? Not really, huh?
If you flip the pumpkin around, it would be easier because your nameplate kind of at the bottom is covering. Yeah, there we go. Now we can see the pumpkin.
Okay.
Or now we can see the stem.
Yeah.
So Tammy from Happiness Created has a great question for both of you girls. Okay, question. Is there anything we can use to decoupage that doesn't have a glossy look? Even the matte Mod Podge still has a sheen. It's annoying. LOL.
Yeah. I don't know. I agree with her. Have you done the satin Mod Podge?
I feel like I've tried satin Mod Podge, but I don't know. But I know what she's talking about. The matte Mod Podge, like when I've Mod Podged like napkins, it still has a shine. Even the matte Mod Podge.
Right. It does. You can, instead of using Mod Podge, you can try just glue, white glue, like white Elmer's glue.
Yeah, I bet white Elmer's glue wouldn't have a sheen.
It wouldn't have the high gloss, that's for sure. And I don't think it would be the same. I would try, that would be my next guess to try.
Yeah, Tammy, try Elmer's glue.
Yeah.
Oh, and she's saying yes, and if you miss a spot, it shows up. Well, listen, Tammy, I'm just going to have a suggestion for you. Don't miss a spot. That's what I would do, but that's me.
Expert advice, right?
I mean, I don't want to have expert advice, but yeah.
Just don't miss it.
So here's what's up. I am going to post Connie's granddaughter's channel.
Now, this is what she's asking. Okay, so she is extremely brilliant, funny, pretty, amazing 13-year-old girl.
Let me interject. She also was on 2 of Connie's lives over the last month. She was on 2 lives. She did resin and she did what else?
Paint pouring.
And
then she sang to us.
She sang to us. She's charming. She had a lot of fun doing the lives, and she decided she wanted to start her own channel.
Yes. So
And her channel is all about hyping up other people's channels and trying to like drive traffic to those people's channels, which I think is such a really cool premise.
Yeah. So the more people we can get as subs, and then she wants you in her comments to give her links and names to other channels that you want her to hype up, and she will hype them up.
Yeah, I saw that in her because she's been doing shorts, and she's saying like, tell me people that you like, channels that you want me to check out and hype up. So I think that's really cool. So I put her link in the chat, and you guys should definitely go check her out. She's just starting out. She's brand new, and it's definitely worth checking out. And she's very sweet, and she's very bright.
Yes.
So and then Rhonda says apple doesn't fall far from Connie's tree.
Well, thank you.
And Tammy says that's sweet. And Rhonda says a promo channel. What a great idea.
Yep. Okay. So for everyone who didn't see, I got these last year from it was a Dollar Tree challenge video I did last year, and one of the things that we had to use was these. They're from the Dollar Tree, and they're the foam platter. Okay, so I took 3 of them, and I cut out these pieces, and I'm going to make it into a pumpkin. So I'm just putting them together like this.
Are you going to be painting these, or are you doing fabric? What are we doing with this?
I am painting them.
Ooh la 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 la. Lynette Deloche is here. Hi, Lynette.
Hello, Lynette. So
Lynette, this is Kristy, and
Hi.
she has a really awesome channel that you need to check out. Kristy, can you tell us about your channel again?
The name of my channel is Crafty Country, and I do all kinds of DIYs, but mainly Dollar Tree. I forgot to say earlier, I do Dollar Tree hauls, and that's pretty well me. I'm just thinking about starting a channel, or I'm trying to start another channel where I do my canning and gardening and stuff. So see if I can pull that one off.
Wait, so you want to start a channel that does what?
Canning and gardening, be self-sustaining.
Like off-grid stuff?
Yeah, like we live out in the country, and we do our garden, and we have our chickens, and I do canning. So it's something I never thought of until I met my husband and his sisters, and his sister and his mom do it, and that got me started.
I will tell you, I watch channels like that constantly. Like Simple Living Alaska.
Yep.
Yeah.
I love that channel.
I've been watching this. I forget his name. I forget the name of the channel, but it's an Amish guy, and him and his family live off grid. And
I would like to live off grid.
I watch a lot of van lifers and schoolies, people who live off grid in these different.
Yeah, the schoolies. Yes.
So I watch a lot of those. I've watched those for years. And you know what else I watch religiously? I have 4 channels that I watch every time, or 6 channels that I watch every time they upload. One is Kristy and I, Trent and Allie. They used to live in a van. Now they have built their own house in Utah, up in the mountains, and they are amazing. I've been watching them for like 5 years.
Wait, Connie, I need you to send me a message on Instagram with these channels that you do.
Okay.
Because I have this exact same interest as you, which I'm not surprised. Also, the other thing I'm going to tell you is I have plans when I finally buy the vehicle. It's probably going to be more of a van because of like driving purposes.
Mm-hmm.
And you're going to need to come and help me gut it and make it nice.
Cool.
All right.
Actually, Trent and Allie, you know what they do? You buy a van, you take it to them, you pay them, and they completely do it for you.
Well, here's what I'm gonna buy a van, and then you're gonna come and visit me. Ron will hang out with Charlotte. They can play Uno. She's gonna kick his butt. He's really good at Uno. She also plays Sorry religiously. She kicks my dad's butt.
Oh,
Okay, listen, they'll play Uno and Sorry. You and I are going to make this van amazing, and then I will come and visit you in Omaha whenever you want.
well, or you can come all the way to Kansas, where I live.
Why did I think you lived in Omaha? Oh, you go to visit Omaha.
I go to visit Omaha.
That's why I thought you lived. That's why I'm constantly thinking. All right, listen, everybody.
That's okay.
Mama's tired.
Okay, so I'm waiting for this glue to completely set up.
Lynette says she can't find her channels. Which one, Kristy's or Zaylee's? Because I just put Kristy's link in the thing as well.
Rhonda said that Walmart is selling the styrofoam pumpkins for $1.19.
And then the scarecrows, yeah,
98.
They're
trying to compete. Oh, there's Zaylee.
Hi, Zaylee, honey.
We just put your you just put your channel up, right?
Okay, I'm gonna put Kristy's link again here. Here's Kristy's link. You should be able to push the link, Lynette. And if not, I'll try and do it again. Where's this go?
Okay, this is ready for me to start painting.
Oh no, it just went to my channel.
So I have a technique that I use when I paint. I mix my paints right on the project sometimes. So I'm using Waverly Maze, Waverly Pumpkin, Folk Art Multi-Surface in Moon Yellow. I've got Apple Barrel in Pumpkin, but it's a different color pumpkin than the Waverly's. And then I'm using Pale Daffodil from Apple Barrel. So now we're going to get that done. And I'm going to literally squirt it on and do it right there at the same time. Because pumpkins are not one solid color.
Oh.
So
Zaylee says, hi, Sandra. Thanks for subscribing. Aww.
Yes.
And then Lynette said she just found it. Lynette, I just posted another link without any writing because I was like, did I mess that up? Hopefully that helps. I don't know. I'm not that great at computers.
Yeah,
they don't teach that in France. They don't teach us a lot.
Yeah, I got Kristy asked me to help her get on some challenges. And
she's not on any of my challenges. Kristy, what's up with that? Did you say I don't want to be with Sarah?
She doesn't do the power tools.
That's fine. That's not the only thing I do.
Yes, we have the gouache.
Yes.
I haven't told her about that one. I was going to let you tell her.
What one is it?
Well, we haven't been real regular about it.
No, we haven't.
Oh, Rhonda says my links worked. Thank you.
Good.
And Lynette subscribed to Zaylee and Kristy. That's awesome. I love it.
Awesome. Thank you. But yeah, Connie told me about, was it the Power Up Challenge?
I've been hosting the Power Up Challenge for over a year. No.
Yeah, I would do that. Giving a blind lady power tools is probably not a good idea.
Well, you know what? Don't worry, because there's plenty more challenges and you'll find the ones that fit your channel and fit your personality.
Yep.
And there's so many, I mean, it's such a welcoming, inclusive community.
Yes.
Yes. I'm in like 4 or 5 this month. And
everybody's probably been super welcoming and happy that you're joining.
Oh my goodness. They are the chattiest.
I know.
Chattiest group.
I know. When I first joined you, I joined YouTube only like a year ago, and like I was so intimidated, and then I joined a collab that Connie was in. I was added by somebody else, and I met Connie, and Connie and I have been friends ever since.
Yep. Well,
Connie is just like the teacher for us rookies.
Keep Connie close. She'll teach you everything you need to know.
I'll try. That's for sure. Okay, so see the difference? Oops, and that part of that orange came off. On there. You see how I'm highlighting it with the yellow?
I have a question for both of you.
Yes.
What is your go-to Halloween costume?
An animal.
Okay.
Whatever
so just
animal.
Regular everyday life then.
Well, I make my own and I do face makeup.
Oh.
I make my own costumes. And so
have you sent me a picture of some of the makeup you've done? I feel like I've seen it.
Maybe. Last year I was a zebra.
No, I definitely have seen some of the makeup you've done.
Yeah, I've done a lion. Yeah, I love to dress up, and I make my own costumes. My kids always had made costumes.
My mom always made our costumes. Kristy, that pumpkin is going a lot faster than the first.
Yes,
That
it is.
green-
The styrofoam's a lot softer, is what it is.
Is that okay? So some
Yep.
of them are going to be a pain in the patootie, and some of them are just going to say, "Yeah, I want to be a chenille pumpkin. That's what I want to be."
Well, this green one will be, but I aborted mission because one, that it was so solid, but I'm gonna get a bigger hole in it later, but I'm gonna paint it too so it doesn't show through as much.
Yes. Okay, Rhonda Eversole, I do not know what you're referring to, but she said, Kristy, just stay away from Sarah's haul offs unless you bring big game. Do you know what my haul offs are? Since you didn't know that she didn't even know I had a channel, which I'm forgiving her because I am really not well known. However, Rhonda did El Dia de los Muertos face makeup. Oh, Rhonda, I bet that was really cool.
Yeah.
Carmen Pendelbert says hello. Hi.
Hello, Carmen.
By the way, Connie, I wanted to tell you have 19 in your chat. What
awesome.
You know why? Because Connie has changed from Thursday nights, which she was doing regularly for a while, to Tuesday nights to join me. And so it's been a little bit of a wait for everybody to realize where she's at.
Right.
And I feel like tonight that's a good showing.
Yes.
20 people coming out.
Yes.
Lynette said that I cheat in my haul offs. So Kristy, you're definitely going to have to do a haul off with me now that I know you do Dollar Tree a lot. So basically you and I would both shop a Dollar Tree and then we would go on my live and we would both show the items that we bought one at a time. And the chat would vote for who got a better item.
Oh, I'm totally down.
I've won 2 and lost 1. And Rhonda's on my team. She says, Sarah doesn't cheat. She has stories about how she plans on using the items. I do. I spin a tail.
Okay. How does this pumpkin look?
Ashley Forbes is here.
There's my other daughter.
There she is. And then also Little Treasures by Nancy is here.
Hi, Nancy.
And then Tammy says that I am a cheater.
How does this pumpkin look?
I'm a moderator on this channel. I can block all these people. Oh my God. I love the shading and the highlights you did.
Thanks.
That looks really nice, Connie. And to think that's a styrofoam.
Yeah.
That's like that pumpkin is like worth change.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. And I forgot to bring green or brown.
But it looks so nice, Connie.
Thank you. I'm going to make bows for these. For both of them. And no, I did not bring my bow machine, guys. Sorry. It won't fit on my makeup desk. That's where I'm at in my bedroom. So.
Oh, Carmen said, so sorry I was late. I just got back from my sister's funeral. This has been a very hard year for me. Carmen, I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry, Carmen. She's been one of my followers from the very beginning. Literally, I think I hadn't even been on here 2 months and she became my sub. So my prayers are with you, Carmen.
Carmen, I'm so sorry. That is a tough year.
I'll send you an email. Later tonight or tomorrow.
Well, you know what, Carmen? I hope that we gave you a smile or some levity tonight. And
yes.
Because you know what, craft and pumpkins. We're all excited for fall coming up, and sometimes it's nice to just catch up with some crafty friends.
Okay, now Who remembers this stuff from the 80s?
Is it like raffia?
It's paper. It's twisted paper.
Oh my.
So you untwist it. Now, if I was going to, what I used to do many years ago when I needed a lot of it, I would stick my drill into one end, hook one end onto something, stick my drill into the other end, and unwind it.
Oh, that's a smart way to undo it.
So you just untwist it and you pull it, and it becomes a ribbon. So I bought so much of it back in the 80s that I still have a lot.
Connie, you know what? I'm gonna hop off so I can just set everything up. I have to go get some supplies.
Okay.
But feel free to go a little over if you want. Maybe like 5 minutes, 10 minutes over.
If my husband will let me, he's got Royce.
Okay. Is that a no?
Well, he usually goes to bed by 7:30.
Okay. I will not take too long. I just have to go try and find the truck downstairs.
Okay. Not a problem.
All right. Well, thanks for letting me come on, Kristy. It was so lovely to meet you.
You too.
And I
promise I'll go check out your channel.
No pressure, but thank you. And I love the Chanel pumpkins, and I want to try that out. But I don't have Chanel yarn, but I have some other yarn, so I'm going to try it with some other yarn. All right. Cool. Good night, girls.
Bye.
Night.
Bye. Okay, so I'm making this ribbon. It's going to be a pretty big ribbon. This is for the wood one. So this will be in the center, the back. And I've got some Chanel stems. And then I'm going to add this other ribbon. So
see, now it's getting harder to get this down in here because I'm getting more and more yarn.
Right. Yeah, that's the only thing about those. You really have to make sure that you have plenty of room. Okay, so this is the back of this bow. And I left the twist in the front because this is for the wooden one, and I got this. Let me see if I can show you. It's the orange and white buffalo check from the Dollar Tree. And this pumpkin, I don't know if you got anyone who came in late, I did this pumpkin. So this is fabric that I put on, and then I painted it white. So this is going to go right here. It's a really big bow, but that's okay. And so I'm going to add a little tiny bow to the front of this. So I'm just gonna put this, and I'm not worrying too much. I'm not twisting this. This doesn't have any ribbon or no wire in it. So I'm just going back and forth, and it's two-sided, so it works. I'm just doing like a whole bunch of loops. I've got 8. I'm going to do 10 on each side. Then cut that. Thank you, Lynette. She's loving both pumpkins. Use a paddle bit to get the center out of your. Yeah, that would work for sure. A paddle bit for your drill would get the center out of your pumpkins.
To use what?
Use a paddle drill. It's circular, and so it is easier. Makes it easier to
Okay.
put a bigger hole in there.
See, I was nervous about making it too big.
Right.
So I kind of figured if I used my scissors, it would kind of work it. With it being the phone, it would kind of, I guess, water it out a little bit as I went.
Yeah.
without making it too big to where the yarn falls out. Like that fell out only because I had pushed it too far at the top and not the bottom.
Okay, I'm not liking this little bow. Okay, let's try this again.
I'm gonna have to go back later and see your pumpkin.
Right.
That's one thing about this being so small. I can't watch yours too.
Yeah. Okay, so I just did I did a shoestring bow. And so I'll just put a shoestring bow on the center of this bow. So I'm just going to glue this on. And Royce is trying to get in. Royce is my 7-month. Oh man, my puppy moved the paint can that I have against my door, so he can't pop my door open. Let's see. Yeah, she was. Now she's going to be on her live. My husband's in the room with me. Can you say hi to everyone? It's too quiet
Hi,
with
guys.
Royce out. Yes, it is quiet with him out of the room. But he's getting strong and he's learning how to, do things and get into the room anyway. Maybe 10 minutes, 10 or 15. What? Why?
Double thing on it.
Uh-huh.
I noticed he was biting on something.
Yeah.
He almost bit through
That little one?
the lighter board.
Okay, Lord.
To escape.
I'm covered in styrofoam and Chanel. I'm a hot mess.
Okay, this one is done. Guys, see that one? It's finished. Oh, Ashley says hi. The kids say hi to you because he says hi. Don't turn the light off on me. He left the room to try to keep Royce out of here because he can hear me, so he knows I'm in here. Okay, now I'm going to make the other bow. This bow I'm using wired ribbon from the Dollar Tree, and I'm making one of my regular bows that I usually make because this is wired. Oh, Kristy's channel is, if you scroll up, let's see. Actually, you know what? Give me a second and I'll get it. Right. Let's see.
Okay, so now I've got the Chanel over pretty much all of this white pumpkin. And you wouldn't even be able to tell, but I could tell because it's right here in my face. But since the pumpkin was white, there's some of the white foam showing through, so that'll bug me, but you couldn't even tell if you're set out on your counter or your shelf. But I have to cover it, so
okay,
just
here
kind of go
it is.
through and check them over.
That is Kristy's channel right there. So my regular bows that I do, even if I don't use my my bow machine, I just put it into the center, twist it, and do another one. And I'm only, because this is a small pumpkin, I'm only going to do three loops on here. This is really pretty polka dot ribbon. Good night, Nancy. She is leaving. Okay. So, put this on here.
I'm hoping this one will be easier with it being hollow.
Yeah.
So we shall see. I'll just have to be careful when I'm poking it through because since it's hollow, it'll probably be easier to crack it and make the hole bigger
Yeah.
when I don't want to. Because these, I saw, okay, are these supposed to be like carvable pumpkins? Is that what they said on the box? These Dollar Tree?
I don't know. I don't think I would never, but I guess you could.
I was thinking I saw that somewhere last year. They had black ones and these orange ones.
Right.
But I can't imagine wanting to, I mean, it's a short little fat pumpkin.
Yeah.
And it'd be, oh no, I didn't cut my yarn long enough from a fatter pumpkin.
Okay, there's my other bow. It's very shiny, and it's got like polka dots that are actually got glitter. And so I have glitter all over me. And I'm going to glue this to this pumpkin, and then this pumpkin is done. And then we got like 5 or 6 more minutes. My paint's still not dry yet, but I am going to glue this right on here. But I'm not going to do it right now because the paint's still dry or wet. But here's the other one. I have to still do this, the stem. And this was made out of styrofoam plates or little platters from the Dollar Tree. I just cut the pieces out and glued them together. So, and then painted them. Yeah, glitter is my nemesis too, but I end up with it on me all the time. I walk out of my craft room and Ron goes, "You're sparkling."
That's why I clear coat everything.
I do too. I put Mod Podge over most glitter. That keeps it from doing what this is doing, but this is ribbon. You can't do that on ribbon. So, yeah. I used to work in a gift and bookstore, and I was always in charge of the cards, and lo and behold, I always came home with glitter on me because they put glitter on cards a lot. So, yeah.
Okay, so on this one, I didn't think about I don't know why. I didn't think about the fact that I would need my yarn to be longer. So I'm just going to poke it in at the top all the way around and just leave it hanging down for right now. And then I'll go back later and just hot glue it to around the bottom. Because this is the bottom one anyway. So that might actually help it sit flatter since they are going to be stacked.
Yeah. Thank you, Lynette. She says, "Oh, wow, there isn't anything you can't do, Connie. Everything is gorgeous you make." Well, Lynette, thank you very much. Everything is gorgeous that I let you see that I make. There's some things that I've chucked. I've completely painted over and restarted. Yeah. But so I think we're going to end because it's 8 o'clock. It's almost 8 o'clock. So that we can get over to Sarah's. And she'll be starting in just a couple of minutes. Thank you, Rhonda. Hello, Liz. Oh, she's on her way home from Connecticut. I have to watch replay. Awesome. Good. Drive safely. So, is there any way that you say goodbye to everybody at the end of your videos?
No, I don't have a special way to say bye now. Thank you all for watching. This is what the game plan is going to be with the pumpkins. I was going to cover them with Chanel and stack them.
Awesome.
Or you could just leave them sit side, like all by themselves.
Right. Awesome. They look beautiful. You did awesome.
Thank you.
And let's see. Who said, okay, maybe I should show you my fails. I don't have very many, but I do have some. I'll show them. I'll start showing them. And for me, I say, you guys have a great week. And don't forget to call somebody and tell them you love them. It might be exactly what they need to hear today. There's a lot of mental illness, and sometimes that's what everyone needs to hear. As well as you guys be the Bible that somebody reads today. Bye, everybody. Thanks for coming. Hope to see you over at Sarah's. Bye.
Bye.